Hi, my name is Cody Lushi, and I'm on the super mileage team at Bellmont High School. And I usually work with our batteries. As you can see, this is our old battery pack. It's a lithium-ion battery pack that has 6 cells in series and 6 in parallel. Success. It's a huge success. And here's our new batteries, which we decided to change to because of some safety concerns with lithium-ion batteries and leaking electrolytes. These are significantly safer because they're less likely to leak electrolytes, and electrolytes can be extremely flammable, and that's a terrible idea in close proximity. So we decided to go with the safer choice and go with lithium polymer. And with the lithium polymer, we're going to create 2 packs, which will use 12 cells, and we will have two batteries in parallel and 6 in series. And the difference is right here. If we were to be making a parallel connection, we would be using our nuts and bolts on one side, and we would put our 2 in parallel, and then after we do that, we would put a insulator between them, and then we would go to the other side with another pack of 2 and make a series connection between the 2, again with an insulator, so there's no chance of shorting the batteries.
I'm Button Johnson. I'm a junior at Bellmont High School and I'm part of the TSA at Bellmont.
I'm Jacob Hedge. I'm also part of Super Mileage.
So what we've done with our car this year is we're using an electric motor like we did last year. Last year's motor was 2,000 watts of power. This year's motor is, I don't know what it is, but last year's motor had a brush in it, a carbon brush, which basically rubs against the motor to kind of keep it lubricated. We've gone with a brushless motor this year, which eliminates that option. So instead of having a brush cool it and losing heat, we don't have that. So we're using a more efficient motor, which when it's brushless, it doesn't lose heat or friction to a carbon, trying to keep it lubricated and cool.
We're using a Vesk made by Benjamin Vetter. We're going with this type of ESC because it allows you to start more smoothly, so you don't get jammed up and you have to push the cart or anything. The reason why we went with this is because it's way more modifiable than many other RC ESCs, and you can control the temperature or read the temperature on the motor through the sensorless part in this. It's called the VESC. And yeah, what we're doing differently from the other teams is we're using 3D models. These are a couple failed prints because it lifted off the bed. This one failed because of an X hop.
Yeah, like line hopping.
Don't know what happened to this one, but it just kind of jumped. This one's our final product, which we will be using on the cart.
That's for the motor mount.
Yeah, this is the motor mount.
What we've also done is I worked with CAD a little bit too. I 3D printed some car body models of see what the team wanted. This one, this is where our windshield would be, where that gap is. And then what we'd do here is we'd just cut out where we needed a windshield, and that's what our model would represent.